Hi everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today is Bank Holiday Monday and it is so hot, it's super hot. We're just going to spend the day in the garden today, and later on we're going to meet up with some really close friends of ours for a social distancing walk. We might take the dog over there. We're unsure at the moment because it is super hot, and obviously, as you all know, he gets really bad sunstroke, so we're gonna see what it is. Jack's been working out in the garden this morning. He's moved a lot of the stuff from the home gym into the garden so we can just have like an outdoor kind of day. We've had sausages on the barbecue. That was so nice. So Amelie actually woke up this morning at 1 o'clock. Yep, 1 o'clock. And she didn't go back to sleep until 6:30. We are all absolutely shattered. This is not how we planned to spend our Bank Holiday Monday. Me and Jack didn't get up until 10:30, which we haven't done in like such a long time. I've got my bikini on, ready to do some sunbathing in the garden today. Amelie's probably going to get really like tired and teasy throughout the day, but we're just going to have to live with it. She might go to bed a little bit earlier tonight as well. I don't know, this has never happened to us before. We've never had it where she's like woke up and stayed up for that amount of time. Like she just wanted to play. Like, we're like, it's 3 o'clock, get to bed. So yeah, if anybody has ever had that experience, please let me know what you did, because I ain't got a clue. Like, we have never had it before. She's such a good sleeper. So to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning and just want to play, like, I don't know, maybe it was too hot. It's going to be quite a chilled day today. Yesterday we added a few little finishing touches to the garden. So Jack put my clock up and he put the trellis up, and we got some plants from B&Q the other day. So we planted those. I've also put some plant pots on the sleepers, but I'm not too sure whether I like them. So I hope you all had a nice bank holiday, and yeah, spend the day with us. Monty, try and stay in the shade. Give him some water, mate. Good boy. We recently bought this barbecue and it's really good as it's so compact, so we can store it away when we're not using it, which is ideal for us as our garden isn't exactly the biggest. But although it is small, it cooks lovely, and I'd really recommend one of these if you are lacking in space. So I thought I'd quickly show you these, and this is our downstairs toilet. My mum made these for me the other day and they're absolutely amazing, and each one of them is really important to me. So this one here, she's put in this like gold frame, and this one says, "Today I will not stress over things I can't control," because my mum knows I'm such a worrier. And it's really nice to just have that and come and look at that. And she's hand drawn all of this here, and she has like a vintage typewriter and she's done all that on there, and it's just, they're super nice. And then, so this one here says, "Being a mother is learning about strengths you didn't know you had and dealing with fears you didn't know existed." Put that as a quote from Nanny B, because that's what Amelie calls her as a nanny. And then this one is the most treasured one to me, and it says, "Up there for thinking and down there for dancing, Tim Blockley 1964." And that is something that my dad always used to say, so this is definitely the most special one out of the bunch. So she does all of these on like a vintage typewriter, and she'll do them to order, and they just look so nice, and they really go like in with the kind of theme that we've got going in here. She couldn't have chose like a better style really. I just thought I'd quickly show you those. They really finish off our downstairs toilet. We weren't sure what we wanted on this wall, but I knew that I did want something like a bit of a feature, but nothing too overpowering because we've already got that up there, so I didn't want anything too overpowering, so they fit in just nicely.
You're alright? Yeah. I got stuck on the tarmac. I didn't know what to do.
Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
I'm making mine and Jack's dinner, and Laura, who we walked with earlier, told me about these Hassleback potatoes a few weeks back, and I've been making them ever since. They are super easy and versatile, so I thought I'd show you. As you can see, it's really easy. You just slice the potato as though you're going to cut it into slices, but you stop before you hit the bottom of the potato, if that makes sense. I thought I'd change the angle so you can just see it a bit better whilst I'm cutting it. Don't worry if you do end up cutting right through. I've done it before and they still come out absolutely fine. You just need to place them together on the baking tray. And eventually you'll end up with a potato that looks like this. Next, you'll need your olive oil. I use the spray type as it's much easier to spray directly onto the potato. Well, that's what I find anyway. Spray them all over and then spray in the cuts too. I find that this helps the potato cook quicker. I'm not sure if it's entirely true, but it works for me. For seasoning, I'm using this garlic salt, so just sprinkle it on and then rub it into the potato. And because we are massive garlic lovers in this house, I'm adding extra garlic, but just without the salt. After that, I add pepper and then they're ready for the oven. I put them on 200 degrees Celsius and I leave them in there for an hour, and then once they're ready, I'll show you the finished result. We're having sirloin steak with our potatoes tonight. A great tip if you love mushrooms and tomatoes with your steak, add them to your pan and then they taste amazing because all the juices of the steak go into the tomatoes and the mushrooms, and it also saves on the washing up. I've made a coleslaw for myself as Jack doesn't eat it, but it's super easy. Carrot, red cabbage, white cabbage and red onion, and then today I've used a sour cream dressing. So here are the potatoes. They are super crispy on the outside and soft in the middle. They're so versatile and you can add toppings to them if you wanted. We've had cheese sauce and bacon, chili beef, the list is endless. If you do try and make these, then please let me know how you get on. So it's now 10 to 9 and me and Jack are absolutely shattered. Obviously we were up super early, late, whatever you want to call it. Amelie is now in bed, thank goodness. We managed to long the whole day out without her having a nap, and that was really hard because it got to about 5:30 and I could tell she really wanted to go to sleep, but it weren't happening. I needed to keep her up ready for bedtime. So yeah, we've had dinner, I've cleaned all the kitchen. I am now ready for Coronation Street. So yeah, I think tonight I'm just gonna have like a cool bath and put a face mask on and just like chill out, really. Ready for the mayhem again tomorrow when it's just me and Jack's back at work. So yeah, we've had such a lovely day. We had such a nice walk with Laura and Dan, and that was really, really nice. It was so lovely to be able to meet people and interact, and for me and Jack to actually have some adult conversation. And Amelie just kicked a ball around the whole time, so that was really nice. So this week I'm going to start planning the kitchen, and I'm going to start taking the wallpaper off, I think, in the kitchen. That needs to be done. Not really got a lot to do this week. It's going to be quite a chilled out week. I've got some uni work to do, so I'm going to try my hardest to get that done. I'm so sad that obviously we haven't got a summer holiday to look forward to anymore. Our holiday was cancelled, but at the same time I don't know whether I'd really want to go at the moment. I feel like it'd be a bit dubious to go with obviously how everything is at the moment. So if they lift restrictions slightly more over here, then we might look at going away just somewhere in England. We've got family down in Cornwall, so if we are able to travel and they want us, then we'd love to go down there, but obviously I don't know if that's going to be possible at the moment. If not, then we'll have to leave it till next year. But obviously Amelie's growing up so much, so it's nice for them to be able to catch up on what she's doing. It's been a bit of a strange bank holiday today, I think, just because we've been so tired. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you again on Saturday.